Future House, a new AI-driven research platform, has just released 4 powerful artificial intelligence agents: Crow, Falcon, Owl, and Phoenix, and they are freely available for public use. What sets this initiative apart is its backing by Eric Schmidt, the former CEO of Google. This isn't a closed beta or a preview. The tools are live, functional, and already outpacing PhDs in various scientific tasks. Future House claims to be reshaping how science is conducted by allowing researchers to handle complex workflows that used to require entire teams, now with just a few prompts and clicks. Overview of the AI agents. Each of the 4 AI agents is designed to handle a different aspect of the scientific workflow. Instead of being general-purpose tools for idle chat, these agents are specialized, rigorous, and purpose-built for the complexities of research. Crow, the fast and focused generalist. Crow is a technical question-answering engine built for speed and precision. It scans open-access scientific literature to provide concise, citation-rich responses. Think of it as a search engine on steroids, designed to answer questions with actual scientific backing, rather than vague summaries. Crow is ideal for researchers needing immediate answers grounded in current literature. Falcon, the deep diver. It ingests massive amounts of information, including dozens or hundreds of full-text articles and proprietary databases like Open Targets. Falcon then synthesizes this data into long-form structured scientific reviews. Owl. The research historian previously known as Has Anyone, Owl operates like a detective, identifying whether a particular experiment or study has already been conducted. Instead of wasting months repeating old work, researchers can simply ask Owl. Phoenix, the chemistry expert. Phoenix, still labeled as experimental, is Future House's chemistry-focused agent. It proposes new compounds, predicts chemical reactions, and even performs cost analysis to determine whether it's more practical to synthesize a molecule or purchase it. Phoenix integrates data from external chemistry tools, solubility predictors, patent databases, and reaction simulators, essentially functioning as a computational chemist. Given that traditional language models struggle with chemical arithmetic, Phoenix compensates with robust external systems to support its recommendations. Agent collaboration, chaining for full workflows. The most impressive feature of the Future House platform is that these 4 agents can be chained together. This collaborative system allows a single researcher to conduct what previously required large teams: research, literature review, hypothesis formation, and compound design, all under one digital roof. This interconnected approach amplifies productivity and ensures every step in the research pipeline is informed, evidence-backed, and transparent. Avoiding the pitfalls, transparency over hype. The Future House team is highly aware of the pitfalls of AI in science. The infamous example of Google's 2023 genome model, where 40 allegedly new materials were later shown not to be novel, casts a long shadow. It served as a cautionary tale about how hallucinations and poor reasoning in AI can lead to scientific embarrassment. In response, Future House emphasizes transparency and traceability in every part of their platform. Users can view each agent's decision-making process step by step, from keyword selection to journal ranking based on citation graphs. For example, you can see why a Nature Genetics article was considered credible, while a preprint from Biorexiv was excluded. In one demo, Falcon pulled in 32 papers, selected 24 as relevant, extracted 62 distinct evidence snippets, and distilled them into a comprehensive final answer. Every step is visible and open for scrutiny, a critical feature for the skeptical scientific community. Addressing AI weaknesses, augmented intelligence, not replacements. The leadership of Future House, including figures like Sam Rodriguez and Andrew White, candidly acknowledge that current large language models, LLMs, still fall short on precision-heavy tasks. They note that these models often fail at basic chemistry operations, such as counting nitrogen atoms in a molecule. To counter these limitations, Phoenix and other agents leverage external tools, rather than relying solely on internal reasoning. These tools include reaction simulators, property predictors, and databases, essentially calculators bolted onto an AI interface. Moreover, the team operates its own wet lab in San Francisco to verify AI-generated hypotheses experimentally and refine the models based on real-world results. This creates a feedback loop where digital and physical experimentation reinforce each other. 4-layer architecture, the foundation of Future House. The Future House platform is structured around a 4-layer architecture. Base layer, foundational AI tools, includes widely used AI frameworks like AlphaFold and other algorithmic engines. Agent layer: Crow, Falcon, Owl, Phoenix. These tools perform specific tasks such as literature, summarization, or compound prediction. Autonomous scientist layer represents the vision of a full AI scientist capable of independently designing and executing experiments. Human layer, the researcher. At the top, humans remain the decision makers, setting priorities and asking the big questions. This architecture ensures that AI supports but does not replace human ingenuity and ethical oversight. Real-world use case: tackling PCOS. To demonstrate the platform's real-world potential, Future House showcased how Michaela Hinks, head of their science team, used the agents to explore polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, a complex condition she initially had no expertise in. Step 1. Falcon summarizes the landscape. Hinks began by asking Falcon for a comprehensive overview of PCOS definitions, symptoms, diagnostic criteria, and causes. Crucially, it included quality scores for each source ranked by citation networks. Step 2. Crow identifies key genes. Next, she switched to Crow to identify genes commonly associated with PCOS based on genome-wide association studies, GWAS. The agent highlighted several key genes, including the now notorious DNND1A, linking them back to multiple credible studies. Step 3. OWL checks for redundancy. To avoid redundant research, she consulted OWL to determine whether anyone had used CRISPR screens to link these genes to PCOS symptoms like hyperandrogenism. OWL confirmed that some work had been done. Specifically, overexpression of DNND1A was shown to increase testosterone levels in vitro, but the mechanism was still unclear. Step 4. Phoenix designs new molecules. With a research gap identified, Hinks turned to Phoenix. She asked it to propose novel compounds that could potentially counteract the effects of DNND1A. Since no FDA-approved binders for the protein exist, Phoenix explored protein interactions, checked for patent issues, predicted solubility, and designed synthetic pathways. It produced detailed dossiers for each suggested molecule, including cost estimates and pro-drug potential. This was all achieved in a few queries, replacing weeks or even months of manual effort. Benchmarking the performance. To validate their claims, Future House conducted benchmark tests, comparing their agents against top-tier search models and even human PhD researchers. The criteria included retrieval precision, answer correctness, and relevance. According to their internal data, though percentages weren't released, Future House agents performed at a superhuman level. However, they do note that Phoenix is still under development and likely to make mistakes. The goal, therefore, is rapid iteration through public testing and transparent feedback, not perfection on day one. Scaling scientific discovery. The scale of scientific data today is staggering. PubMed hosts over 38 million papers, and clinicaltrials.gov lists over 500,000 trials. Individual labs lack the infrastructure to process this volume of information, which is where Future House aims to step in. Their agents act as an infrastructure layer, offering API integrations so researchers can automate literature reviews, data searches, or contradiction checks. All tools are free to use, a problem they are trying to solve by running their own lab. They envision a future where AI is a trusted collaborator that can read every paper, spot contradictions, propose and test hypotheses, and iterate faster than any human team. In this future, researchers define the questions, whether curing Alzheimer's or unlocking gene therapy, and AI handles the laborious tasks of analysis and synthesis. Transparency and ethics AI in science comes with serious ethical implications. Future House tries to address these through source curation, auditable reasoning steps, and open feedback systems. You can literally watch as an agent ranks journals, dismisses low-impact studies, and justifies every output. This kind of transparency might be essential for widespread adoption. The launch of Future House marks a significant milestone in the evolution of AI in science. Whether you're a graduate student buried in PDFs or a startup overwhelmed by assay data, the platform promises to be a turbo button for discovery. Will it live up to that promise? History urges caution, but even a modest improvement, say a 10% reduction in repetitive grunt work, could be transformative. If the platform continues to improve, and perhaps gives rise to a fully autonomous AI scientist by 2035, we may look back on this moment as the dawn of a new era, one where researchers no longer drown in information but sail through it, guided by AI partners with transparent logic and tireless capacity. And that's a wrap. The rise of AI agents like Crow, Falcon, Owl, and Phoenix is reshaping the front lines of scientific discovery. If you're intrigued by how AI is revolutionizing research and want to stay ahead of the curve, be sure to visit judyfmarketing.com for more insights, tools, and resources tailored to the future of innovation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of AI and beyond. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.